IIIT Guwahati versus IIITDM Jabalpur versus IIIT Allahabad. In this video, we have an interesting collection of know-hows regarding the most celebrated IIITs of our times: IIIT Guwahati, IIITDM Jabalpur, and IIIT Allahabad. Let's get started with our comparative study of the three IIITs based on the NIRF rankings for the year 2021. The Indian Institute of Information Technology Guwahati, or IIIT Guwahati, has a vision to create a multidisciplinary academic environment to prepare and train manpower of excellence for nurturing and promoting knowledge-based activities and innovations by integrating the fields of science, engineering, and arts, thereby cultivating individuals with the desire and capability to contribute to society. In the enormous list of engineering colleges in India, IIIT Guwahati ranks 73rd according to the NIRF 2021. A national institute devoted exclusively to information technology, design and manufacturing was established in 2005. Pandit Dwarka Prasad Mishra Institute of Information Technology, Design and Manufacturing, or IIITDM Jabalpur, promote excellence in the desired areas of specialization and would facilitate and promote the competitive advantage of Indian products and manufacturing in global markets. The uniqueness of this institute lies in its strong industry interface and close cooperation with other academic and research institutions, thus granting IIITDM the 80th rank in the NIRF 2021 ranking. The Indian Institute of Information Technology Allahabad, or IIITA, was established in 1999 as a center of excellence in information technology and allied areas. The genesis of this institute was one with a singular objective of developing professional expertise and skilled manpower in IT and areas of allied research. IIITA has also been contributing towards strengthening the indigenous capability necessary for exploiting profitably and harnessing multidimensional facets of IT as well as allied areas at all levels, and attaining excellence to enable the country to emerge as a leading player in the global arena. This grants IIIT Allahabad the 87th rank on the NIRF 2021 table. Welcome to College Suggest. Let's get deep into the battle for the best IIIT in India. Will it be IIIT Guwahati, IIITDM Jabalpur, or IIIT Allahabad? Teaching, learning, and resources. Approved intake. Delving into the course details, IIIT Guwahati offers 2 BTech courses and 2 MTech courses. On the other hand, IIITDM Jabalpur offers 5 BTech programs and 13 MTech programs. For IIIT Allahabad, there are 3 BTech courses, 8 MTech programs, and 4 dual degree courses. Moving on to the approved intake for 2019 at IIIT Guwahati was just 80 UG students. 2020 displayed a figure of 200 UG students and 60 PG students, and for this year the approved intake stands at an adequate 233 students for UG and a constant 60 students for PG. The intake for IIITDM Jabalpur in 2019 was 300 UG students. 2020 saw a similar figure of 300 UG and an added 112 for the PG 2-year program. And finally, 329 students for the UG program and 123 students for the 2-year PG program this year. The approved intake at IIIT Allahabad in 2019 was 231 for the 4-year UG program, 76 for the 5-year UG program, and 36 PG integrated seats. In 2020, it was 310 for the 4-year UG program and 140 PG seats. This year, the approved intake was at 388 seats for the 4-year UG program and 158 PG students. Student stats. The sheer size of the campus is one that speaks of ambition, where the institute churns out much more brilliant engineers. The overall student strength at IIIT Guwahati is a substantial 592 engineering students across all years. IIITDM Jabalpur has a total student strength of 1,239 across all years. Finally, for IIIT Allahabad, the student strength is a massive 1,685 brilliant engineering minds, and the clear winner here is IIIT Allahabad. The percentage of male students at IIIT Guwahati this year adds up to 86.15%, while that of females is at 13.85%. At the same time, at IIIT Jabalpur in 2021, the male student amount was 91.44%, while that of girls made up 8.56% of the total strength. The male-female percentage breakdown in IIIT Allahabad in 2021 comprises 84.21% of boys and an excellent 15.79% girls. Most of the IIITs have a greater inclination for male students. However, we observe progress over the years in the IIITs in terms of embracing more female students, and this attribute is commendable, especially for IIIT Allahabad. Faculty stats. As with any institution of higher education, the quality of faculty distinguishes IIITs and explains its academic and research performance. It's not merely a healthy faculty-to-student ratio being the solution, but it's also the policy of faculty hiring throughout the year, as well as when the management spots the right talent and not a need-based policy that is driven by a faculty shortage. To cater to these aspiring engineers, IIIT Guwahati this year saw a fair number of 48 faculty members, while the faculty-to-student ratio is a healthy 1:12. IIITDM Jabalpur's graph shows a good number of 70 faculty members this year. This means at IIITDM Jabalpur, there's one faculty member for every 17 students. The faculty strength at IIIT Allahabad for 2021 was an excellent 79 professors. However, the faculty-to-student ratio is much reduced to 1:21. The surefire winner in terms of faculty numbers is definitely IIIT Allahabad. However, with a faculty-to-student ratio, the clear winner is IIIT Guwahati. Resources. Apart from excellent campuses and faculty members, IIITs have been doing well on other parameters, investing in research infrastructure, engaging in innovation in courses and curricula, acquiring an international dimension by collaborating with various overseas institutes, and the quality of its research. IIIT Guwahati noted an annual capital expenditure of 43 crores in 2019. In 2020, the capital expenses saw a de-escalation of 9.3%, amounting to 39 crores. And 2021 saw a further 69.23% de-escalation in funds, amounting to 12 crores. The annual capital expenditure at IIITDM Jabalpur in 2019 was 3 crores. 2020 observed an increase of 75%, amounting to 12 crores, and 2021 saw a reduced 5 crores as capital expenses with a 58.33% de-escalation. The annual capital expenditure in 2019 for IIIT Allahabad was at a lofty 21 crores. 2020 observed a 71.43% reduction in capital expenses, amounting to 6 crores, and a slight reduction of 33.33% in 2021, amounting to 4 crores. The winner in terms of capital expenditure is IIIT Guwahati. The operational expenditure for IIIT Guwahati displayed a harmonious growth with 7 crores in 2019. In 2020, the operational expenses were 9 crores, a 22.22% increment. And finally, the loftiest 12 crores in 2021, an escalation of 25%. The operational expenditure deployed at IIITDM Jabalpur in 2019 was a massive 39 crores. 2020 observed a slight reduction with 34 crores as operational expenses, with a 12.82% decrease. And this year saw another 17.07% hike, realizing the highest 41 crores. The year 2019 at IIIT Allahabad witnessed an operational expenditure of an immense 54 crores. In 2020, the operational expenses saw a similar 54 crores, and in 2021, a much reduced 42 crores with a 22.22% de-escalation. The title of winner in terms of operational expenditure is bagged by IIIT Allahabad after tough competition with IIITDM Jabalpur. Considering all of these factors, IIIT Guwahati has scored an appreciable 64.87%. IIITDM Jabalpur has scored 46.17%, and IIIT Allahabad has a similar 46.57% in teaching, learning and resources, contributing to 30% of the overall NIRF score. Research and professional practice. A vibrant research culture, top faculty, tie-ups with leading academic institutions around the world, and a relentless pursuit of ambitious goals are some of the reasons why the IIITs have stood high in the rankings every year. IIITs are trying to leap forward by embracing the rising demands of newer and interdisciplinary areas of research and technology development, with the realization that research is what grants uniqueness among institutions of higher learning. The number of patents published or granted by IIIT Guwahati over the last 3 years has been 0. In the last 3 years at IIITDM Jabalpur, the number of patents published was 1 in 2019. This increased to 4 in 2020, and in 2021 it reduced to 1. The number of patents granted was 1 in 2019, and no patents were granted in both 2020 and 2021. The information about the number of patents published and granted by IIIT Allahabad has not been made available by the institution. Moving on, the profound research at IIIT Guwahati can be glanced through 8 projects in 2019, a much higher 15 sponsored projects in 2020, and finally it further increased to 16 in 2021. The sponsored research funds at IIIT Guwahati in 2019 was 47 lakhs. In 2020, a mammoth escalation resulted in a much higher 89 lakhs, and this year saw a major decrease in funds amounting to 33 lakhs. IITDM Jabalpur testifies to an ebb and flow with the sponsored projects in 2019, which was a fine 32. In 2020, the projects increased to 41. And in 2021, a slight decrease, realizing 40 sponsored projects. The sponsored research fund in 2019 was a significant 6 crores. 2020 saw a much reduced 1 crore, and in 2021, it noticed a rise to 3 crores. IIIT Allahabad saw 32 sponsored projects in 2019, a higher 34 sponsored projects in 2020, and a magnified number of sponsored projects was observed this year at 37. The sponsored research fund at IIIT Allahabad in 2019 was 2 crores. 2020 witnessed a similar 1.9 crores, and 2021 saw a much reduced 1.4 crores. IIITDM Jabalpur tops the list when it comes to sponsored research projects and their funding. Simultaneously, the consultancy projects at IIIT Guwahati in 2019 were an appreciable 6. A reduced 4 consultancy projects in 2020, and this year saw an increased 6 consultancy projects. However, the consultancy project funds each year in 2019 being 23 lakhs. In 2020, the consultancy project fund was a mere 10 lakhs. Then, in 2021, funding was the highest, which was 35 lakhs. At the same time, IIITDM Jabalpur confirmed 10 projects in 2019. In 2020, it was a constant 10, and a slightly higher 11 consultancy projects in 2021. The funding for 2019 was a minimal 5 lakhs. This was then increased to 34 lakhs in 2020 and a slightly higher 39 lakhs as consultancy project fund in 2021. However, IIIT Allahabad had 2 consultancy projects in 2019, a slightly higher 3 consultancy projects in 2020, and finally an escalation amounting to 5 consultancy projects in 2021. The funding for consultancy projects at IIIT Allahabad was 9 lakhs in 2019, a reduced 3 lakhs in 2020, and 2021 observed the highest amount, a massive 74 lakhs. The clear winner here with the consultancy projects is IIITDM Jabalpur, and the clear winner for funding is IIIT Allahabad. IIIT Guwahati has a total of 58 Ph.D. members this year, and 1 scholar graduated with a Ph.D. this year. However, IIITDM Jabalpur had 150 Ph.D. scholars in 2021. In 2019, 18 scholars graduated with a Ph.D., a figure that stood at 25 in 2020 and 19 in 2021. At the same time, IIIT Allahabad has 221 Ph.D. members in 2021, with 22 who graduated in both 2019 and 2020, and 7 Ph.D. students this year. This has granted IIIT Guwahati a score of 9.13%. IIITDM Jabalpur with a better 29.61%, and IIIT Allahabad a fair 15.7% in research and professional practice, which contributes to another 30% of the NIRF score. Graduation outcome. The IIITs that were ranked demonstrated an ability to produce graduates with the soft skills required for the modern workplace. Given the fierce competition for graduate roles around the world, students should be seriously considering how their university can prepare them adequately for full-time employment by connecting them with global employers and ensuring they develop the necessary skills and knowledge. This is exactly what you get once you complete your student journey at a IIIT. The students at the IIITs have been remarkable in coping with the current situation, and the results of the placement drive are testament to their success. From the UG program at IIIT Guwahati, a phenomenal growth has been observed in the graduation percentage from 93.33% in 2019, a magnified 95.08% in 2020, and a reduced 89.47% in 2021. Delving into the UG program at IIITDM Jabalpur in 2019, the graduation percentage was an exemplary 96.5%, while 2020 also viewed a good 93.57%, and a similar graduation percentage of 93.24% students have graduated this year. In the UG program at IIIT Allahabad in 2019, the graduation percentage was at an excellent 97.05%. In 2020, the figure was an outstanding 100%, and a stunning 95.05% of students graduated this year. The graduation percentage among the three is the highest at IIIT Allahabad. The number of students placed at IIIT Guwahati in 2019 was 67.35%, a fine number of students placed which was at 74.47% in 2020, and a placement percentage of 73.91% this year. At IIITDM Jabalpur, the number of students placed in 2019 was 66.67%. A reduced 64.31% was the placement percentage in 2020. And this year echoed a higher placement of 79.35%. The number of students placed in 2019 at IIIT Allahabad was a fine 80.5%. In 2020, the placement percentage was an even better 85.95%. And this year at IIIT Allahabad, it is an amazing 91.54%. The surefire winner is IIIT Allahabad, placing 184 students from a class of 201, who graduated this year, of which 10 students went on to pursue higher studies. IIIT Guwahati follows a constant cycle of 6 lakhs per annum in 2019. In 2020 also, the median salary was a similar 6 lakhs per annum, and yet again a similar salary package of 6.25 lakhs per annum this year. The average salary package offered to students at IIITDM Jabalpur during a campus placement has increased as against the previous year, despite challenges posed by the COVID-19 pandemic. The median salary offered to place students at IIITDM Jabalpur is a progressive one, with the luxury of 7.41 lakhs per annum in 2019. 2020 had a similar median salary of 7.5 lakhs per annum, and this year stands at a striking 9.43 lakhs per annum. The median salary in 2019 at IIIT Allahabad offered to the placed students was a striking 15 lakhs per annum. Last year, the salary package was a much lower 12.93 lakhs per annum. And lastly, this year saw a massive salary package amounting to 19 lakhs per annum. Here, IIIT Allahabad tops the list in the median salaries offered to place students this year. The behemoths in the industry that hire from the celebrated IIITs are Cognizant, Google, Microsoft, IBM, JP Morgan, TCS, Wipro, ONGC, and Opera Solutions, to name a few. This has engendered IIIT Guwahati to score 56.91%, IIITDM Jabalpur an admirable 61.76%, and IIIT Allahabad an outstanding 72.28% in graduation outcomes, contributing to 20% of the NIRF score. Outreach and inclusivity. Now let's explore the diversity that one gets to relish at the IIIT campus. This can be further understood by a breakup of the student community here. IIIT Guwahati has an overall student strength of 592, of which only a mere 12.16% or 72 students are from within Assam, while the lion's share of 87.84% or 520 students are from various parts of the country. This diversity is embraced by IIITDM Jabalpur as well, having an overall student strength of 1,239. A sizable 86.12% or 1,067 students are from outside the state, while 13.16% or 163 students are from within Madhya Pradesh, and 9 students are foreign nationals. IIIT Allahabad, with a student strength of 1,685, has a considerable 26.53% or 447 students from within Uttar Pradesh, while a higher share of students are from outside the state, which is 71.87% or 1,211, and a handful of 27 students are from abroad. This has accorded IIIT Guwahati an impressive score of 53.01%. IIITDM Jabalpur has a good 54.06%, and IIIT Allahabad stands with 51.74% for outreach and inclusivity, which contributes to 10% of the NIRF score. Perception. Outreach activities of the Institute, awards won by the students and faculty at national and international events, and the exemplary work done by the alumni in multiple fields of human activity. All of this has contributed to augmenting the perception of the IIITs across the nation and the globe. IIIT Guwahati holds a significant mark in perception, scoring a commendable 31.01% in perception accorded after public opinion. IIITDM Jabalpur has been a prestigious institution for every engineering aspirant, thereby furnishing it a 6.83% from the public. IIIT Allahabad also shares a marked perception from the public of an appreciable 19.73%. Hence, perception contributes to an overall 10% of the NIRF score. Considering all of the scores mentioned above in a plethora of parameters, IIIT Guwahati has attained an overall NIRF score of 41.98%, ranking 73rd on the NIRF table. IIITDM Jabalpur ranks 80th with a 41.17% NIRF score, and IIIT Allahabad has secured an exhaustive 40.28% NIRF score and ranks 87th on the NIRF 2021 ranking. Admission. IIIT admits UG and PG students through JEE Main and GATE scores respectively. Being one of the country's renowned institutions, students are expected to have excellent scores to carve their way into the prestigious IIITs, transforming their dream into a reality. Cut-off marks. The opening and closing ranks at IIIT Guwahati for BTech in Electronics and Communication Engineering were 13,801 and 24,916 respectively under the general category. For IIITDM Jabalpur, the opening rank is 14,748 and closing rank is 19,588, while IIIT Allahabad has an opening rank of 4,486 and a closing rank of 8,309, both under the same general category and in particular to Electronics and Communication Engineering. The complete list for cutoff, course and category-wise is made available in the description box below. Location. IIIT Guwahati is situated in Guwahati, Assam. The nearest railway station is the Guwahati Railway Station, which is 26.8 kilometers from the campus. The nearest airport, which is the Guwahati International Airport, is just 6.9 kilometers from IIIT Guwahati. IIITDM Jabalpur is located in Madhya Pradesh. The nearest railway station is the Jabalpur Railway Junction, located 10.5 kilometers away from the campus. The nearest airport is the Rani Durgavati International Airport, Jabalpur, which is 4.8 kilometers from the institute. IIIT Allahabad is situated in Uttar Pradesh. The nearest railway station is Allahabad Junction, 7.4 kilometers away from the campus. The nearest international airport to the college is Lal Bahadur Shastri International Airport, which is approximately 142 kilometers away from the campus. Campus life. The lush IIIT Guwahati embraces a 67-acre campus, while the sprawling campus at IIITDM Jabalpur is a massive 500 acres and the luscious IIIT Allahabad spreads over 100 acres. All three campuses have facilities that include top-notch laboratories, comfortable classrooms, and so much more. They also have a separate hostel for boys and girls. Now, the cultural festival of IIIT Guwahati is the esteemed Yuvan. IIITDM Jabalpur has the dazzling Tarang 18. And effervescence is the sassy fest of IIIT Allahabad. Fee structure. The approximate fee structure for UG students for the first semester is 1.30 lakhs at IIIT Guwahati. On a similar note, at IIITDM Jabalpur, it is Rs 86,220 for the first semester, and at IIIT Allahabad, it is Rs 76,225 for the first semester. Please note that the fee is subject to variation. Approximately one pays around 10 lakh as an overall fee at IIIT Guwahati, 5.95 lakhs at IIIT GM Jabalpur, and 5.13 lakhs at IIIT Allahabad. However, the saving grace here is the median salary offered to place students. A good 6.25 lakh per annum at IIIT Guwahati, a great 9.43 lakhs per annum at IIITDM Jabalpur, and an excellent 19 lakhs per annum at IIIT Allahabad, which means that you can earn back your fees in less than a year for both IIITDM Jabalpur and IIIT Allahabad, while for IIIT Guwahati it might take 2 years. However, it still remains a great deal. Conclusion. Diving into all of these facts and the performance of these institutions, certain fine picks for all the 3 IIITs have fared well in different metrics. And these are: IIIT Guwahati has topped in capital expenditure, while IIITDM Jabalpur has emerged top-notch in consultancy projects and sponsored projects and its funding. The one that stole the show is IIIT Allahabad, with exceptional student strength, the cornerstone of any education institution, faculty strength, and a striking operational expenditure. The list doesn't end here. For IIIT Allahabad, an excellent female student ratio, consultancy project funding, an amazing median salary, splendid graduation percentage, and an impressive placement percentage. We can see that all 3 colleges have brilliant faculty and infrastructure. All 3 IIITs motivate their students to upskill themselves from skilled professionals to future leaders of the nation. What other interesting college comparisons would you like to see? Let us know in the comment section below. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and for more information, visit us at collegesuggest.com.